Hi everyone. Yeah, in front of you you can see some grass hay, and I have to tell you what I do with this. Sometimes we do on occasion have some that don't completely wrap. So this is the one that I am using this year to mulch my garden. Have you guys ever used grass hay? Well, if you have the source, it's a good one to put on your garden to not only keep the weeds down, but also to keep the moisture in. So I'm going to show you what I did with my garden. So as you can see, I placed it all around most of my plants. There's some potatoes, asparagus, tomatoes, marigolds, and some peppers here. And it just makes a really good mulch. It will break down. It will improve the soil in time. I have to put a little bit more down, but the deeper the better to keep the weeds down and also to keep the moisture in. It just works really good. If you want a plant that spreads throughout your garden beds, purple coneflower is the plant for you. As you can see down here, these are all the seedlings coming up that spread from last year's seed. It is awesome. I really love this plant. It's one of my favorites. It's doing really good here. And as you can see, there's lots of blossoms, lots of blooms coming, a lot of them are blooming already. Aren't they pretty? Just look at the butterfly weed. Today there was oodles and oodles of bees on this plant. So if you're wanting a plant that attracts bees, this will be a good one for you. It also attracts butterflies. This is one for you if you want it in your landscape, but I will tell you it does spread from seed. We're coming upon another bed of the butterfly weed, and just look at these. These are just amazing. Aren't they beautiful? Love them. Right here you can see my spreading petunias. These I did not plant. These grow here every year from seed. They just come up. And I really like them. These are mostly purple this year, but that's okay. It's a really, really nice color, as you can see. Look how vibrant those are. My succulent hens and chicks and also some sedums are just going crazy here. I just love how this bed has become. As you can see, most of these have different colors, and you can see some that are raised up. Those are the ones that are going to be flowering. Once they flower, they then die. But what happens is, within the last few years, they have produced many, many chicks. That's why they call them hens and chicks, and they just keep spreading. You can see some that are in pots. They do well. They wintered in these pots, and I just love them. I really am a fan of the colored ones that go really well with the green. It is just really, really pretty. And this is what I wanted. I mean, I wanted several varieties. So if you want some plants that love pots, love the drier weather, and can handle growing in a sun to part sun area, succulents is a really good plant. And I just love them. As you can see, I have a lot of them. So in one of my last videos, I said I was moving my hostas, and this is what it is right now. We are really dry here in the Midwest, so we're having a lot of trouble with these plants really growing very big. So back here, what I did was, it's pretty much completely empty now, but I plan on incorporating some benches, chairs, and other things back here, maybe some bird houses, just to go back here in this area. Lollipop lilies are blooming. Aren't they beautiful? These kind of are in a spot where they get some afternoon sun, and I was always going to move some, but I haven't had time, and I just don't have time in the spring. But they do okay back here. They're actually doing good. They have multiplied. They're not as pretty as they have normally been because we've just been so dry, but still, they're still blooming, and they're beautiful, aren't they? One of my favorite plants says Celosia New Look. These guys I purchased, right? But I didn't have to, and I'll show you why. See all them red plants? The Celosia self-seeds. And they self-seed pretty well, as long as you don't pull them plants out. I have some right here, and then when I go over here in my other bed, they're a little bit bigger over here, getting a little nicer. And there's some more. So they self-seed here every year, and I just let them go. And I have bark down, and they just seem to come right through it. So there's a plant for you if you like plants that self-seed. I wanted to give you an update on my little garden here. The plants are growing in nicely. And I've added complete rock. There's dirt, soil underneath. But the plants are doing pretty good. The hens and chicks right there. And also that little mossy stuff is doing really well. It's actually grown quite a bit. And I incorporated some little animals, some more kitties, and I think the cats are the new addition. But I think it turned out pretty nice. So we got a little 4-foot windmill. So this is going to be my windmill garden with my zinnias. Next year, I might put perennials in here. I'm not sure. But the zinnias are doing pretty good despite how dry we are. And I just wanted to show you what I put in the center as a centerpiece. I just love windmills. And I'm going to add more and more of these in the garden as time allows. But the zinnias are doing good. We've been having very little. I've been watering these. And if they weren't watered, I think they wouldn't look near this good. But they're going to come around. I don't think they're going to be as big this year because we're just that dry. So just wanted to update you on that. They're just starting to bloom, and one of the most favorite plants for butterflies and the pollinators if you want to have them in your garden. So these are my Coleus. As you can see, I purchased some new lime colored ones. These are going to be really nice to keep for cuttings, not only cuttings, but also that I can bring in the fall, but also to, you know, just keep them over the winter, because I think they'll do good if I find the right place for them in my home. And these are on one of my other videos, the bronze colored ones. Look how much they've grown. I potted them, and these were given to me, and look how nice they've become. My petunia pots are looking nice. I actually give them a little shade. We have been really warm, and I've been feeding them too, and they just love it. And there's Cece. But look how pretty and vibrant. I get the moth hummingbirds here at night. They come and want to get a little nectar, and it's been fun to see them up here on the deck. Have you seen a yellow Dipodina? Look at those. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right, but anyway, you know what I mean. They look similar to a mandevilla. It's more bush-like, but they do tend to vine after a while. But isn't that a pretty color? All right, well, I'm going to end this video. I hope you enjoyed my video today. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. I'd love to hear from you. And we'll see you on the next one. I know it's been a little while, but I've been kind of busy around here trying to keep up. And hopefully I'll get you some new videos coming. I got some ideas for videos, and I want to get that done for you. You all have a great summer, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.